Gav had a couple of strikes on his head, so we made a decision to shelter down in the RAB tent. We're setting off to Camp 1 today with a view to progressing to Camp 2 tomorrow, then summit attempt hopefully on Monday. Got a 1200 metre climb up to Camp 1 which knocked the hell out of us on a couple of days ago when we went up there to dump some gear up. Feeling a lot stronger today, so hopefully it'll be a little bit easier. About an hour earlier than we were on the previous trip up. Feeling much better with the altitude, and a slightly lighter pack is helping as well. Get up to Camp 1 tonight, rest up, and move on to Camp 2 tomorrow.
Camp 1 in the fading light. There are a couple of people up there at Camp 3, we believe. But I just thought I'd take you through our little campground here. So there we have some water ready to go for tomorrow, which is currently snow. Packs, boots, walk-in shoes, toilet roll just in case there's a sudden urge, more gas, tea, muesli, lighter. This is the kitchen, by the way. Camera case, chocolate, dark chocolate, our favourite, more nuts, paleo bars, down jacket. Here's our altitude meds and our first aid kit, Sam splint, more water, breakfast and dinner for one day, more breakfasts, sap phone and first aid kit, just the climbing first aid kit, more clothes, helmet, dry bag with salopettes and lots of gloves, more gloves, tent, 2-man tent for later on, pillow, look at that, wow, luxury. And then we come over to Damien's mess. So we've got ice screws, rat tat, harnesses, tumas, more ice screws, rack, rock rig, leash for ice axes, water for tomorrow, one set of gloves, downy, very important coffee cup, glasses, and more gloves for high altitude. Tomorrow, the plan is to head off up to Camp 2. Well, we've been progressing up from Camp 2 to Camp 3 today. The daily sort of snow that we've been getting late in the day came in quite a bit earlier, and then a bit of grapple with it as well. And then just to make things really exciting, hypostatic discharge happening as well. You could hear it humming through the ropes and humming it near my ear on the ice axe on the back of my pack. Gavin had a couple of strikes on his head. So we've made a decision to shelter down in the rab tent. If you looked outside right now, you'd see us perched on a very precarious piece of rock and snow. It looks like we're going to be sleeping in harnesses tonight. It's not going to be the most comfortable. If you have a look around us, we're pretty tight for space as well, but all part of the adventure. And now we can see the summit. Damien's having his afternoon snooze. Got to get up through that ice onto the saddle there, around to the right of that hanging serac known as the Dablam. So that one there, top right in the camera, and then about 250-300 meters to the summit. So looking forward to it. Nice to see the clearance. So here it is. This is our Camp 3. Certainly a beautiful spot. Pretty narrow ridge. There's the view below, and here's where we're going. So here we are at Camp 3 after a day of rest. We got up at 1 o'clock this morning, and I certainly wasn't feeling like going out to climb. I had a pounding headache behind my eyes and no appetite, so we started to make breakfast, but it quickly turned into nothing. On the upside, it started snowing, so at 9 o'clock, so we missed that. We haven't been doing anything at all really today except resting, which makes us a whole lot more enthusiastic for climbing tomorrow. Up at 1, hopefully away by 2:30,
and on the summit by about 6:37.
Pull over the top, it'll kill me. My heart was going to pound out of my chest. By far the hardest ice move I've ever done. I'm feeling stronger than the last time we were up here. Got up a bit quicker yesterday for each of the sections than I anticipated. We've had snow since 1 o'clock yesterday, a bit of snow today. The sun's just sort of trying to break through at the moment, so it's not particularly stable. It's 27 days since I saw a family, and that's long enough. It's been one hell of an adventure so far, and hopefully we can pull through and get the final result. So on the mountain, when the wind was increasing, when we made the call to abandon our summit attempt, the winds were probably around about the 40 km/h mark. By the time we'd set the ropes for the rappel off, we're getting steady 60 k's an hour, with gusts up to about 80 k's an hour, driving snow into our faces and into our eyes. At the time it was uncomfortable, but the significance of it, of the severity of that, was actually more noticeable when we were back at Camp 3 and in the tent. You could feel the burn in the eyes from the snow and the wind. Yeah, the disappointment of not reaching the summit. The sting's gone a little bit now. A couple of hours of descending on ropes and focusing on safely getting back down to Camp 2 has taken that sting away. The important thing is that I'm going home to my family, and so is Gavin. The last thing we want to do is not make either one of us not make it home, or not make it home in the same state that we arrived here in. So for that I'm very thankful. The summit would have been nice, but at the end of the day it's an adventure. It's one hell of an adventure. Any expedition is only successful if we make it home in one piece.